All right, here we go. Act 4, which is the falling action. It's a rather long act for falling action, but whatever. Shakespeare wasn't the one who divided them into acts. It was somebody who decided they were smart, and so it's not a perfect science. Anyway, we're on page 349, and the very first scene, which is rather long, is the witches, and of course they're going to do Macbeth dirty as soon as he comes, which is shortly.
Thrice the brinded cat hath mewed, thrice and once the hedge pig whine. How be your cries? 'Tis time, 'tis time. Round about the cauldron go, in the poisoned entrails throw. Toad that under cold stone days and nights has 31 sweltered venom sleeping got. Boil thou first in the charmed pot. Double, double toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Fillet of a fenny snake, in the cauldron boil and bake. Eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog. Adder's fork and blindworm sting, lizard's leg and owlet's wing. For a charm of powerful trouble, like a hell broth boil and bubble. Double, double toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Scale of dragon, tooth of wolf, witch's mummy, maw and gulf of the ravine salt sea shark. Root of hemlock digged in the dark, liver of blaspheming Jew, gall of goat and slips of yew, slivered in the moon's eclipse. Nose of Turk and Tartar's lips, finger of birth strangled babe, titch delivered by a drab. Make the gruel thick and slab.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting. Just go with it.
Add thereto a tiger's chaldron for the ingredients of our cauldron. Double, double toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Cool it with a baboon's blood, then the charm is firm and good. What think you, Haggett? Oh, well done. I commend your pains, and everyone shall share in the gains. And now about the cauldron sing, like elves and fairies in a ring, enchanting all that you put in. By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes.
That's another one of those famous lines. Something wicked this way comes is Macbeth is coming.
Open locks, whoever knocks.
How now, you secret black and midnight hags? What is it you do?
A deed without a name.
I conjure you by that which you profess. However you come to know it, answer me. Though you untie the winds and let them fight against the churches, though the foaming waves confound and swallow navigation up, though bladed corn be lodged and trees blown down, though castles topple on their warders' heads, though palaces and pyramids do slope their heads to their foundations, though the treasure of nature's germains tumble all together, even till destruction sicken, answer me to what I ask you.
So he's saying, look, all these terrible things have happened because of the witches. There's so much wind and everything's falling down and the sea is crazy and the corn, has blown away and the trees have blown down and our houses have blown down. It's terrible, terrible. And it's all because of you. So you need to answer my questions.
Speak, demand. We'll answer. Say if you'd rather hear it from our mouths or from our masters.
Call him. Let me see him.
Pour in South's blood that hath eaten her 9 pharaoh, grease that's sweating from the murderer's gibbet, throw into the flame. Come, high or low, thyself and office deftly show. See, the apparition of an armed head.
Tell me.
Okay, so he's going to see 3 apparitions. And the first one is an armed head.
You unknown power.
He knows your thought. Hear his speech, but say thou not.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth. Beware, Macbeth. Beware the Thane of Fife. Dismiss me.
So the armed head says to Macbeth, beware Macduff, the Thane of Fife. And we knew he was the Thane of Fife because he went to Fife after, Macbeth killed Duncan. So he leaves.
Whoever you are, for this good caution, thanks. You have guessed my fear all right. But one word more.
He will not be commanded. Here's another, more potent than the first. A bloody child.
About 3 years, I'd hear you.
Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man. For none of woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Live Macduff.
Okay, so this is the second warning. None of woman born shall harm Macbeth. It doesn't sound like a warning. It says, hey, I mean, it sounds like, hey, no one's going to hurt you because everybody's born from a woman, right?
Fear of you. But yet I'll make assurance double sure and take a bond of fate. You shall not live, that they may tell pale-hearted fear it lies and sleep in spite of thunder. What is this? That rises.
Here's the third apparition. It's a child crowned with a tree in its hand.
Like the issue of a king, and wears upon his baby brow the round, the top of sovereignty.
Listen, but speak not to it. Be lion-mettled, proud, and take no care who chafes, who frets, or where conspirers are. Macbeth shall never vanquish thee until great Burnham Wood to high Dunsinane Hill shall come against you.
So this is the third warning, and it's nonsensical because the witch says, the apparition says, Macbeth shall never be vanquished. He'll never, not be king until great Burnham Wood comes to high Dunsinane Hill. So his castle's on the hill, Dunsinane, and Burnham Wood is a close by forest. So how is the wood going to walk up to the castle, right? So to him, it's very nonsensical.
It will never be. Who can impress the forest, dig the tree, and fix his earthbound root? Sweet bodements, good. Rebellion's head never rise till the wood of Burnham rise. And I, high-placed Macbeth, shall live the lease of nature, pay his breath to time and mortal custom. Yet my heart throbs to know one thing. Tell me, if your art can tell so much, shall Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom?
So his his question is, are Banquo's kids going to be kings? Because right now he's feeling pretty good. He's like, oh, none of those warnings are going to come, so I don't need to worry about it.
I will be satisfied. Deny me this, and an eternal curse fall upon you. Let me know. Why sinks that cauldron? And what noise is this?
Show his eyes and grieve his heart. Come like shadows, so depart.
All right, so what shows up are 8 kings and Banquo. And the last king has a glass in his hand.
Show of kings. You are too like the spirit of Banquo. Down. Your crown does sear mine eyeballs. And your hair, you other gold-bound brow, is like the first. A third is like the former. Filthy hags, why do you show me this? A fourth, stark eyes. What? Will the line stretch out to the crack of doom? Another yet, a seventh. I'll see no more. And yet the eighth appears, who bears a glass, which shows me many more.
So he's looking at this line of kings standing next to Banquo, and all of the kings look alike. In other words, in a family, people tend to look alike. And the last king, the 8th one, holds up a looking glass, a mirror, and in the mirror, Macbeth can see a whole bunch of more kings who all look like those first 8.
And some I see the twofold balls and treble scepters carry. Horrible sight! Now I see 'tis true, for the blood-bolted Banquo smiles upon me and points at them for his.
Myself should be the root and father of many kings.
What is this so?
Aye, sir, all this is so. But why stands Macbeth thus amazedly? Come, sisters, cheer we up his sprites, and show the best of our delights. I'll charm the air to give a sound, while you perform your antic round, that this great king may kindly say our duties did his welcome pay.
Where are they? Gone? Let this pernicious hour stand I accursed in the calendar.
My Lord Macbeth?
Come in, without them.
What's your grace's will?
Lennox. Saw you the weird sisters.
No, my lord.
Came they not by you?
No, indeed, my lord.
Infected be the air whereon they ride, and damned all those that trust them. I did hear the galloping of horse. Who was it came by?
'Tis 2 or 3, my lord, that bring you word Macduff is fled to England.
Fled to England.
Aye, my good lord.
Okay, so definitely Macduff is against him if he's fled to England, which is where one of his sons is. And they've been getting help from the English king, and they're amassing an army, and Macbeth is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Time. You anticipate my dread exploits. The flighty purpose never is overtook unless the deed go with it. From this moment, the very firstlings of my heart shall be the firstlings of my hand, and even now, to crown my thoughts with acts, be it thought and done. The castle of Macduff I will surprise, seize upon Fife, give to the edge of the sword his wife, his babes, and all unfortunate souls that trace him in his line.
Okay, so he's going to go overboard. He's going to go find Macduff, kill him, kill his wife, kill all their children, kill all their servants, anybody who's hanging around the castle. If you're a messenger, bye. Like, he's just going to go destroy everyone.
My lord.
No boasting like a fool. This deed I'll do before this purpose cool. But no more sights. Where are these gentlemen? Come, Lennox. Bring me where they are.
All right, scene 2,
What had my
Macduff's
husband done, my
castle.
Lord of Ross, to make him fly the land?
You must have patience, madam.
He had none. His flight was madness. When our actions do not, our fears do make us traitors.
Good Lady Macduff, you know not whether it was his wisdom or his fear.
Okay, Ross is Lady Macduff's cousin, and he's there going, you know, your husband ran away to England. Well, she's there with the kids.
Wisdom. To leave his wife, to leave his babes, his mansion and his titles in a place from whence himself does fly. He loves us not. He wants the natural touch. For the poor wren, the most diminutive of birds, will fight her young ones in her nest against the owl. All is the fear and nothing is the love. As little is the wisdom where the flight so runs against all reason.
My dear,
She is not very happy. You know, she's like, well, he fled to England so he wouldn't get killed, but he left us here. Nice.
Miss Cousin, I pray you, school yourself. Macduff, your husband, is noble, wise, judicious, and best knows the fits of the season. I dare not speak much further, but cruel are the times when we are traitors and do not know ourselves. When we hold rumor from what we fear, yet know not what we fear, but float upon a wild and violent sea each way and move. I take my leave of you. Shall not be long, but I'll be here again. Things at the worst will cease, or else climb upward to what they were before.
Farewell. Farewell, sir.
My pretty cousin, blessing upon you.
So he says, look, your husband's a really good guy, and I'm sure he has a plan. So don't freak out just yet. Believe in your husband. Ross, the cousin, leaves. Lady Macduff turns to her son.
Fathered he is, and yet he's fatherless.
She says, fathered he is, and yet he's fatherless. In other words, Macduff is his dad, but not really, because he left us.
I'm so much a fool. Should I stay longer, it would be my disgrace and your discomfort. I take my leave at once. Farewell.
All right, now Lady Macduff directly talks to her son.
Mother, Sarah, your father's dead. And what will you do now? How will you live?
As birds do, Mother.
What, with worms and flies?
With what I get, I mean. And so do they.
Poor bird. You'll never fear the net nor lime, the pitfall nor the traps?
Why should I, Mother? Poor birds they are not set for. My father is not dead, for all you're saying.
Yes, he is dead. How will you do for a father?
Nay, how will you do for a husband?
Okay, her son's kind of a little smart aleck. She's like, your dad's dead, at least to us. So now what are you going to do? And he's like, I'll get along. It'll be okay. And she says, well, what are you going to do for a father? And he turns around and says, what are you going to do for a husband?
Why, I can buy me 20 at any market.
Then you'll buy him to sell him again.
You speak with all your wit, and yet in faith with wit enough for you.
Was my father a traitor, Mother?
Aye, that he was.
What is a traitor?
Why, one that swears and lies.
And be all traitors that do so?
Every one that does so is a traitor and must be hanged.
And must they all be hanged that swear and lie?
So, the son is like, has heard Ross and his mother talking and is afraid that his dad is actually a traitor. What happens to them? Will they die? Well, yeah, because they get hung. Well, who hangs them?
Who must hang them?
Why, the honest men.
Then the liars and swearers are fools, for there are liars and swearers enough to beat the honest men and hang up them.
Now, God help you, poor monkey. But how will you do for a father?
If he were dead, you'd weep for him. If you do not, it's a good sign that I shall quickly have a new father.
Poor prattler, how you talk.
Bless you, fair dame. I am not to you known, though in your state of honor I am perfect.
So here comes a messenger and he's like, hey, you don't know me, but...
I think some danger does approach you nearly. If you will take a homely man's advice, be not found here hence with your little ones. To fright you thus, methinks I am too savage. To say more to you were fell cruelty which is too near your person. Heaven preserve you. I dare bide no longer.
He runs away because he knows bad stuff is coming. And but he ran in to say, Lady Macduff, bad things are coming, but now I gotta jet. Sorry.
Where should I fly? I have done no harm. But I remember now I am in this earthly world, where to do harm is often laudable. To do good sometime accounted dangerous folly. Why then, alas, do I put up that womanly defense to say I have done no harm?
Madam, where's your husband?
Here come the murderers.
What? What are these faces?
Where's your husband?
I hope in no place so unsanctified where such as you may find him.
He's a traitor.
You lie, you shag-eared villain!
What, you egg? Young fry of treachery.
He has killed me, Mother! Run away! I pray you!
No! Murder! No!
Oh dear, now Macbeth has killed Lady Macduff and her son and whoever else they found in the castle. And this is all leading up to, or coming from the climax. So what came out in these two scenes, what can you trace that back to? Scene 3 is going to be on a different recording because it's, fairly long, and it's the last scene of Act 4.